The fullback position is again in the demand in this transfer window. Real Madrid signing Alexander Arnold, who is being replaced by Jeremy Frimpong in Liverpool. Teams who use back four. Fullback is the position which everyone wants to strengthen it. They are important not only defensively, but they offer great support in attacking also by balancing the team in both scenarios. So in this video, we will see how the role of fullback is important in team success. Fullbacks are part of the defense line, usually more active in defending, but from last 2 decades, they are doing much more than that. Earlier, they push ahead to support in attack on the wing area, but from last few years, a tactical change by Pep Guardiola completely changed their role. They now move inside and play as a center mid, controlling the tempo of the game by playing as inverted fullback. Starting from build-up, fullback stays wide to stretch the opponents. Now here, I will compare both traditional and inverted fullback according to the situation. If the fullback moves inside in this stage, then the opponent can easily block them in center, and this will be a disadvantage for the team as there will be less passing options. So when the ball is around the box, fullback should be wide so that they can receive the ball out wide, rotate the possession and to combine with teammates for the ball progression. Usually, both the fullback stays wide, but if team is using back 5, then one fullback can move ahead to receive the ball in advanced position. One fullback moves ahead while others stay close to center backs. As the team move the ball forward, then the fullback can receive a long pass to start the attack. As the team moves to mid block, then the variations in the role of a fullback increases. In mid block, there are 2 types of roles a fullback can have. First is the natural fullback, where he overlaps on the flank to support the winger by occupying the flank area. In this case, fullbacks combine with the winger to move the ball ahead. He can receive long pass behind the defense line, or he can receive the ball out wide and can link up with the winger to start an attacking move. In the second case, fullback moves inside to play the inverted fullback. When team is rotating the ball around, in this time fullback moves in the center, and there he plays alongside holding midfielder. Due to fullback moving inside on the position of central midfielder, then the midfielders can move ahead in between the lines to outnumber the opponent defense line. Here, one fullback is in center and the other fullback will play as a third center back to make the 3-5 shape. This new tactical change has many advantages. Due to this move, now there is more players in midfield which will help to dominate the game. The fullback here rotates the possession from side to side. He can also carry the ball to final third, or he can make these diagonal passes to pass the ball to forward players. But what if team lose the ball? He is out of position and opponents can exploit the space out wide for the counter attack. To overcome these transitions, he has 2 options. If the opponents try to start the attack using the center, then he can instantly press opponents to win the ball, because fullbacks are more fast than midfielders. And if opponent try to counter attack from the wing area, then the near center back will press opponent and the inverted fullback will take his position to maintain the back 4 shape. Usually, one fullback invert in midfield and other one plays the center back, but both fullbacks can also invert in midfield, making it more attacking 2-3-5 shape. Ange Postecoglou pursues this approach. Both fullback moves inside leaving the flank area. This will create a large cluster of players in center. Here, fullbacks should be composed on the ball and should be aware of the next move. As long as team is in possession, they can freely rotate the ball possession by changing positions. But when team lose the ball, then opponents have great opportunity to exploit the flank area as both fullbacks are high up the pitch. This can lead to a great chance for opponents to score, and that's why Tottenham suffered in Premier League due to this tactical approach. In final third, these roles are followed up by slightly high risk. Normally, wingers will play inside and fullbacks have to overlap on the flank to provide the width to the team. Fullback here receive ball on the flank and try to deliver a cross into the box. Fullback can combine with winger to enter in the box for cutbacks. The role of attacking fullback is limited to provide crosses and cutbacks into the box, but the inverted fullback totally controls the play in final third. He will play as a midfielder for moving ball side to side and to create link with teammates. This is probably similar to his role in mid block, but here he should be top of his game. Lewis Kelly and Zinchenko are perfect example of this role. Fullbacks are very crucial in controlling the transitions. In final third, when team lose the ball, Fullback can instantly press nearby opponent to win the ball. This mainly applies on the inverted fullback. After losing the ball in final third, inverted fullback can instantly close down the opponent as he is present in the center. Opponent trying to counter-attack through the center can be easily stopped by counter-pressing. The central area is very important to start any counter-attack by layoff or third man pass, and this is where inverted fullback can stop these moves by pressing and blocking right man. So what do you think of this role? And if I missed something, comment below. Leave a like, subscribe, and thanks for the watching.